Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of the unofficial LBC 97.3 clips. And let's start off with some unofficial LBC headlines. There are fears that James O'Brien may be showing symptoms of bird flu.
The Maxi got invited. He probably nicked my invitation. He was DJing.
Terry Christian replaces Steve Allen in the early mornings.
So cutting edge, Oasis. Now then. Couple of naff boys from Manchester, the place where men can't get hard-ons, so they have to sell Viagra. And Liam Gallagher says you're just a drama queen, Robbie.
Doctor performs surgery whilst on air.
It's like a...
Oh, Nick.
Yes,
As
mate.
you know, I'm a busy doctor, yeah? I have to go.
Right.
All right?
Suspicions that Steve Allen's competition questions are getting too difficult.
I had 2 premonitions yesterday. And the first one, what was my first premonition?
And finally, Chris from Crouch End poses the question which was on all the listeners' lips.
Well, why am I phoning in?
And those were the unofficial LBC headlines. And moving on now, I just want to first of all say a belated Happy Chinese New Year to everybody, and Happy Chinese New Year from Nick Ferrari.
Let's return to the morning papers. David, it's all yours after I just comment on the pictures that I know you've seen as well, celebrating the Chinese New Year. Happy New Year. Dong Feng Kuai Kuo, or whatever it was.
Now, I just get the feeling that wasn't Happy Chinese New Year he wished everybody. I don't know what it is, but it's a small inkling. But you do have to give him some credit. He done really well to order the fried noodles and roast duck. It'll be with you in 45 minutes, Nick. Now, have you ever thought to yourself, I should have paid a lot more attention when I done maths at school? Or, I need that pocket calculator? Well, in this next clip, the number gremlins creep in.
South Croydon. Hello, Connor.
Hi, Nick.
You'll be, how old in 5 years?
Oh, no idea. I'm 13 now, so in 5 years I'll be 17. Would it be 17, yeah?
You're 13 now?
Yeah, 5 years would be 17, wouldn't it?
That reminds me, have you heard the joke about the statistician? Actually, you probably have, so let's just carry on with the next clip. And I've made a list here of the places callers will phone from to LBC. Let's have a look at here. From work, from the house, and then you got from the bath in their house, from their kitchen, from their bedroom, whilst walking in the street, whilst on the bus, and of course from their car, and whilst riding a horse.
Organisation a few years ago called the International Institute for Anti-Aging.
Yeah.
What we focus on is evidence-based research, so that's basically research that has been published in medical journals on how people can age successfully. And what we do through the organisation is teach practitioners, both medical practitioners and also beauty therapists and estheticians, how it is that their clients can age successfully, and a component of that would be skincare.
Yeah.
So it's frustrating for me listening to someone like the doctor that spoke earlier on your show, putting herself forward as an expert, when in actual fact your last caller who was talking about vitamin A.
There you go, that was Joe Parkinson talking to a caller on a horse, and as usual, she gets all the LBC exclusives. I've always thought that Ian Lee's callers are some of the most talented callers that ring LBC, but the impression in this next clip has to be heard to be believed.
It's so nice, I have to name it twice. I call it reggae star, hot reggae star. Just like my baby, it's the perfect delight. It's got some peppers and some herbs and spice. We want some reggae star, hot reggae star. So nice with your fried chicken, make burgers, finger licking, and rice and peas and fish. Put some reggae sauce on your lips.
Thank you for that.
No problem, bye.
Now that has to be one of the best impressions I've ever heard. I would never have guessed it was a lady. Now moving on to the last clip, A lot of people might think Steve Allen isn't a big football fan, but he proves us all wrong, and he talks about footballer Jermaine Defoe. That's England international Jermaine Defoe.
In the paper today, Charlotte Mears, she's a wag. For that, read witless and gormless. She's going out with a footballer. He is Jermaine Defoe. Jermaine Defoe is a very, is he French?
Okay, that's a mistake a lot of people might make, but who's going to be the one to tell Steve that Wayne Rooney isn't Italian? Well, that was part 2 of the unofficial LBC 97.3 clips. If you enjoyed it, then pass it on. And if you didn't, well, try and forget about it as quick as you can. And if you have any comments or you want to send in any of your own clips which you spotted, then email clipsmc@googlemail.com. Bye.